There's a fat on your body converting your testosterone into estrogen, right now, as you watch this. It's sitting right there on your waist, the thing you call love handles. And it's not just storage, it's a factory. Inside that fat is an enzyme called aromatase. Its only job is to take your testosterone and turn it into estrogen. And the more fat you carry there, the more of this enzyme you have, the faster the conversion happens. Here's what nobody tells you about belly fat. It's not dead weight, it's active tissue. Fat cells in the abdomen, especially visceral fat, the kind wrapped around your organs, produce an enzyme called aromatase. Aromatase takes androgens, like testosterone, and converts them into estrogens. This happens in everyone, men and women. It's a normal process. But when fat tissue increases, aromatase activity increases with it. More fat, more enzyme, more conversion. This is called the testosterone estradiol shunt. Your testosterone gets diverted, converted into estrogen, before your body can use it the way it's supposed to. And this is where it turns into a trap. Lower testosterone means your body starts storing fat preferentially in the abdomen. That's documented in clinical studies on hypogonadal men. More abdominal fat means more aromatase. More aromatase means even more testosterone converted to estrogen. Scientists call this the hypogonadal obesity cycle. Less testosterone causes more belly fat. More belly fat causes less testosterone. It feeds itself. In one study, men with severe obesity showed dramatically lower free testosterone and elevated estradiol without any change in their pituitary signals trying to fix it. The system just adapts to the new normal and keeps going. And there's a second mechanism making it worse: insulin sensitivity. Lower testosterone reduces insulin sensitivity, and that sends a direct signal to your body to store even more fat right there, in the same place. So if your love handles are hormonally active, can you just train them away? No. And here's the science behind why. Spot reduction is a myth. When you do crunches or side bends, you're working your oblique muscles, but the fat sitting on top of them doesn't know the difference. A study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research had participants do 6 weeks of targeted abdominal training. The result? 0 measurable reduction in belly fat. Fat loss is systemic. Your body pulls energy from fat cells across your entire frame, not just the muscle you're exercising. So thousands of side crunches won't fix this. You're treating the wrong system. If exercise alone isn't the answer, what is actually driving this fat storage? 2 words: cortisol and sleep. Cortisol is your stress hormone. When it's chronically elevated from stress, poor sleep, or even extreme dieting, it specifically routes new fat storage toward your abdomen. And sleep deprivation makes this dramatically worse. One study tracked people sleeping only 4 hours a night. The result? They gained 11% more visceral fat. People who slept well during the same period gained 0. Same calories, same activity. The only difference was sleep. This means the fat on your waist isn't just about what you eat. It's about how stressed you are and how well you sleep every single night. So here's what actually breaks the cycle. First, a moderate calorie deficit. Not starvation, raises cortisol and makes everything worse. A deficit of around 500 calories a day is enough to lose fat without triggering the stress response that feeds the cycle. Second, protein. Around 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight. This preserves muscle while you're in a deficit, which keeps your metabolism from slowing down. Third, strength training. Not for spot reduction, for raising testosterone naturally and improving insulin sensitivity systemically. Fourth, sleep. 7 hours minimum, consistent timing. This alone can be the difference between losing visceral fat and gaining it, regardless of diet. Fifth, managing stress. Morning sunlight within the first hour of waking helps regulate your cortisol rhythm correctly. High in the morning, not chronically elevated all day. None of this is instant. The cycle that built this fat took months or years. Breaking it takes consistency, not intensity. But once you understand that your love handles are a hormone factory, not just a diet problem, you stop fighting the wrong battle.